Hello friends, I am glad to see you in the new issue of news from the gaming world. Today we will discuss a lot of interesting news, so I'm sure you will learn a lot of new and interesting things, so subscribe to the channel and like it, because it helps the development of the channel and content. Well, let's get started. Rockstar Games has officially announced that the original Red Dead Redemption is finally making its way to PC, over 14 years after its initial release on consoles. The original Red Dead Redemption first launched on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in 2010. Later that same year, PS3 and Xbox 360 users received the standalone expansion, Undead Nightmare. For years, Red Dead Redemption was confined to PS3 and Xbox 360 until backward compatibility made it accessible on newer Xbox hardware. Then in 2023, it arrived on Nintendo Switch and PS4. While some fans were hoping for a proper remaster or a full remake of the game, Rockstar instead chose to port the open-world classic to newer platforms. After the Switch and PS4 versions came out, fans began asking Rockstar to finally bring the classic game to PC, so PC players who had experienced Red Dead Redemption 2 could enjoy the complete story. Rockstar is now answering that call with the newly announced Red Dead Redemption PC port. Rockstar Games typically prioritizes consoles over PC, leaving PC gamers accustomed to waiting longer for the studio's releases. However, a 14-year wait is quite extreme. Red Dead Redemption 2 took just over a year to make its way to PC, launching in 2019. PC players can now mark their calendars for October 29th, when the Red Dead Redemption PC port is set to arrive. In the meantime, they should brace themselves for Rockstar's next big title. Grand Theft Auto 6 is also unlikely to come to PC at launch, though hopefully the wait this time won't be 14 years. A line of text found in Destiny 2's files suggests that Bungie's next game, Marathon, could arrive early next year. Destiny 2's latest expansion, The Final Shape, launched this past summer to great acclaim. Bungie recently announced that instead of a single large expansion, Destiny 2 will get 2 smaller expansions in 2025, fueling speculation about Marathon. It's been about a year and a half since Bungie revealed its Marathon reboot during PlayStation's May 2023 showcase. The game, a multiplayer extraction shooter, impressed fans with its cinematic trailer and sci-fi visuals. However, some fans were disappointed with Bungie's choice of genre, given the existing popularity of games like Escape from Tarkov and Vigor. According to the game post, Destiny 2 players found a string of text in the game's files refers to episode Heresy, set to release on February 4th, 2025. This suggests that Marathon pre-orders could go live around the same time. If this is accurate, Bungie might reveal more about Marathon at the 2024 Game Awards in December, giving fans enough time to pre-order the game in February, with a potential launch in spring or early summer 2025. Although Bungie recently invited streamers to try out Marathon, reports of its challenging development might hint at a delay. For now, everything remains speculative, and Bungie has yet to confirm anything official. Fans should keep an eye on Bungie's social media for updates on Marathon in the coming months. Ubisoft has confirmed that Assassin's Creed Mirage will officially be released on Steam on October 17th. The studio had previously mentioned plans to bring new titles to Steam on release day, and they are now adding older titles like Assassin's Creed Mirage to the platform. In September, Ubisoft announced that the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows would be delayed. Originally set to launch on November 15th, the game will now be released on February 14th, 2025, to allow for extra polishing. Despite being feature-complete, Ubisoft cited the underwhelming release of Star Wars Outlaws as a key reason for the delay. With rumors suggesting that Ubisoft is accelerating Assassin's Creed releases in the coming years, it's a promising time for fans of the franchise. For those who missed Assassin's Creed Mirage, the game will be available on Steam on October 17th at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, with full support for Steam Deck and 50 achievements for players to unlock. Though pricing has yet to be confirmed, the system requirements for maxed-out settings in 4K at 60 FPS include a GeForce 3080 10GB or AMD Radeon RX, 6900 XT 16GB along with an Intel Core i5-11600K or AMD Ryzen 5 5600X. As for achievements, players can earn 50 different achievements in Assassin's Creed Mirage, ranging from completing missions to performing specific tasks. This is great news for fans, especially since past Ubisoft games have launched on Steam without achievements. For example, Assassin's Creed Valhalla only recently received its Steam achievements, adding 92 unlockables for those who have already completed their respective tasks. Although Bungie recently invited streamers to try out Marathon, reports of its challenging development might hint at a delay. For now, everything remains speculative, and Bungie has yet to confirm anything official. Fans should keep an eye on Bungie's social media for updates on Marathon in the coming months. Blizzard Entertainment has revealed what's coming to Overwatch 2 in Season 13, launching next week. While no new hero will join the roster, there's plenty to get excited about, especially for fans of Halloween. Halloween has always been a special time for Overwatch, with many players returning for its popular Halloween Terror event, which includes the co-op mode Junkenstein's Revenge. Last year, Overwatch 2 embraced the spooky season with a horror-themed battle pass that featured skins like Widowmaker's Ghostly Bride, Illari's Night Raven, and Hanzo's mythic Onryo skin. There was even a crossover with Diablo 4, bringing the Lilith skin for Moira. For Season 13, Overwatch 2 is diving back into Halloween with the theme Spellbinder. The season kicks off on October 15th, and Widowmaker takes center stage with a mythic steampunk-inspired witch skin called Spellbinder Widowmaker. Widowmaker was recently part of Overwatch 2's World of Warcraft crossover for its 30th anniversary, where she became Sylvanas, but now she joins the game's Coven of Witches alongside Mercy and Kiriko. While Widowmaker's new skin excites many, some tank players feel overlooked, as only 3 tank heroes have received mythic skins so far, the last being Orisa in Season 8 almost a year ago. Despite this, there's more to anticipate, including the return of Halloween Terror. This year brings a new mode called Junkenstein's Laboratory, where players can upgrade their hero's abilities. For example, Reinhardt's Annihilation adds explosions to his pin, Moira's Doppelganger multiplies her damage orbs, and Reaper's Soul Harvest lets him regain health from defeated enemies. Several maps, Dorado, Circuit Royale, Numbani, and Havana, are also getting updates, though it's unclear if these are Halloween-themed or permanent changes. At the end of the trailer, a new hero might have been teased, with an unfamiliar voice saying, "It's looking like a revolution," hinting at a potential hero reveal in November. Until then, fans can enjoy Season 13 Spellbinder on October 15th and look forward to the upcoming My Hero Academia collaboration later in the season. Take-Two Interactive will hold its next quarterly earnings call on November 6th, and fans are speculating that this could be when the highly anticipated second trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 will be announced. This theory stems from past events, as Take-Two often uses these calls to share new information about major titles. For instance, in November 2023, Rockstar Games revealed the first GTA 6 trailer on the same day as Take-Two's earnings call. The first official GTA 6 trailer, which dropped in December 2023, has now been viewed over 213 million times, making it one of the most watched game trailers ever. This initial reveal came after the November 8th, 2023 earnings call, fueling speculation that Take-Two and Rockstar might follow the same pattern this year, especially with the one-year anniversary of that trailer approaching. Although there's no confirmation from either Rockstar or Take-Two about a second trailer, fans are eagerly awaiting any news or updates on the game. During its most recent earnings call in August, Take-Two reiterated that GTA 6 is still on track for a fall 2025 release, putting to rest rumors that the game had been delayed to 2026. Those rumors, which surfaced earlier this year, were debunked by Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier, and Take-Two further reassured fans that the game is progressing as planned. Even though the release of the second GTA 6 trailer remains uncertain, fans are hopeful that the upcoming earnings call on November 6th will bring more news. Given the massive scale of Grand Theft Auto 6, any delay is always a possibility. But for now, Take-Two's continued confirmation of the 2025 release window will likely be enough to keep the excitement going. Rumors are swirling about a potential remaster of the God of War Greek saga, following a post on X that claims Santa Monica Studios, in collaboration with Nixxes Software, is developing and remastering all games from this saga. However, it's important to approach this information with skepticism, as there are no sources cited and no prior indications of such remastering efforts have surfaced. The post suggests that the development of these remastered titles is already complete, and that an announcement regarding their release date is imminent, possibly set for 2025. Speculation indicates that the announcement could occur sometime between December and March. Typically, the God of War Greek Saga refers to the mainline titles from God of War 1 to 3, but the rumored remaster is said to include all the PSP games along with God of War Ascension. Notably, God of War Betrayal was not mentioned in the rumors. Reactions in the comments section are mixed, with some expressing excitement and indicating they would purchase the remaster on day one, while others are disappointed that it may be a remaster rather than a full remake. Santa Monica Studios has a strong history with the God of War franchise, having also assisted in the development of other titles like Journey and Twisted Metal. Their previous work on God of War 3 Remastered lends credibility to the possibility of them handling a remaster or remake of the Greek saga. That said, this information remains unverified, and there have been no additional reports confirming that these games are in development at either Santa Monica Studios or Nix's Software. Credible rumors suggest that Ubisoft aimed to release 10 games in the Assassin's Creed series within a 5-year time frame, but the delay of Assassin's Creed Shadows has likely pushed those plans back. Fans are eagerly anticipating the launch of AC Shadows, but there's also growing speculation about a remake of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which has yet to be officially announced. These two projects are reportedly just the beginning of an influx of new installments in the franchise. Currently, the known titles include AC Shadows, the rumored Black Flag remake, Assassin's Creed Hex, and the mobile game Assassin's Creed Jade, which is expected to launch in the second quarter of next year. Additionally, Animus Hub will be introduced alongside Shadows, designed to connect all new entries in the series and eventually offer its own multiplayer modes, including Assassin's Creed Invictus, which is rumored to draw inspiration from the popular game Fall Guys. Ubisoft has also outlined its future plans, indicating a desire to release a new main installment of the series every 2 years. This means that at least one of the remaining 5 titles will likely be a major project, potentially led by the Quebec studio responsible for Syndicate, Odyssey, and the upcoming Shadows. Moreover, the Ubisoft Bordeaux team, known for Assassin's Creed Mirage, is also working on a new game, described only as set in a new world. Additionally, Ubisoft Sofia, the creators of AC Rogue and Dawn of Ragnarok, are developing Project Nebula, which may explore settings in the Aztec Empire, India, and the Mediterranean. The next installment in the series, Assassin's Creed Shadows, is set to release on PC, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5, with its premiere recently delayed to February 14, 2025. Black Myth Wukong reportedly cost developer Game Science around $43 million to make, but it more than made that money back in just weeks, boasting over 20 million sales at $60 a pop. According to a new report from the Zhejiang State Taxation Administration in China, the smash hit action RPG had an overall estimated budget of more than 300 million yuan per machine translation. That amounts to about $42.3 million by current conversions, which is quite a bit lower than the $70 million budget previously reported by Bloomberg. Importantly, the scope of these figures isn't totally clear. This tax admin specifies total development cost, while Bloomberg reported on the contribution from Game Science's biggest external shareholder and how that compared to the game's budget. Staff salaries, office space, necessary hardware and software, support staff, marketing, distribution, and plenty of other factors and resources can affect a game's budget, to say nothing of eventual revenue splits with investors and partners. We simply do not have the specifics there. The exact cost to make Wukong will likely remain unclear unless the developer itself shares it, but this figure still helps corroborate a loose cost range, putting Wukong's production into perspective against its runaway success and against the cost of some high-profile games made elsewhere. PlayStation accidentally revealed the $200 million plus development costs for Horizon Forbidden West and The Last of Us Part 2 last year, which added fuel to ongoing discussions about the ballooning costs of AAA game development. Currency economics aside, a huge factor here is average labor cost. Multiple resources and estimates suggest the mean and median game dev salaries in China are lower than in the United States, where The Last of Us studio Naughty Dog is based, in the high cost of living state of California at that, and in the Netherlands, home of Horizon developer Guerrilla Games. Described as one of the fastest-selling games of all time, after moving 10 million copies in under a week, Black Myth Wukong went on to celebrate passing over 20 million sales during this year's Tokyo Game Show. Yet another astonishing number, with the title thus far only releasing on PC and Sony's PS5. With a price tag of $60, that all amounts to upwards of $1.2 billion in raw revenue, which of course gets taxed and divided. The numbers aren't the only impressive thing about Black Myth Wukong's monumental success story either, as players spend a decent amount of time in-game too. As of last month, fans were averaging a 27-hour playtime in Game Science's action RPG. This means that, despite its difficulty, people stuck through a huge chunk of the August release. A new report claims that Avalanche Software, the developer behind Hogwarts Legacy, is planning to add 10 to 15 hours of new content to the game with a release of Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition. Those who already own the Harry Potter game will have the option to purchase this new content as standalone DLC. While the report does not specify the exact cost of the DLC, it suggests a price range of $20 to $30. Unfortunately, the report does not provide many details about the new content, but it mentions that it will include new story quests, side quests, activities, and outfits. For those unfamiliar with Hogwarts Legacy, the game's playtime typically ranges from 25 to 45 hours depending on playstyle. Players focusing on the main storyline can expect around 25 hours, while those engaging in side content can reach the higher end of the range. A full completionist run, which encompasses everything the game offers, takes about 70 hours. With the new DLC adding an estimated 10 to 15 hours, this content could represent around 25% of the base game, promising a substantial addition for fans of the Harry Potter universe. Regarding the release date, the report indicates that it is not yet locked in, but suggests a possible release in 2025, hinting that a reveal may be coming soon. The source of this information is Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming, known as a reliable source in the industry. However, it's wise to approach this intel with some caution. As of now, neither Avalanche Software nor publisher WB Games has commented on this report or the resulting speculation. Any updates will be shared accordingly. That's all for now. I am sure that you have learned a lot of new and interesting things. If so, be sure to write your opinion in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe. And like me, I will ask you to do this because it helps to create quality content and develop the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.